A woman puts some paint on her dress and lies down on the stairs pretending to cry. The little girl comes to her and says, "What happened, mama? Are you okay?" The stepmom gives her the paint bucket and keeps crying. When the father comes home, the stepmom tells the little girl loudly, "Why did you push me and spill paint on my dress?" The little girl replies, "But I didn't do anything." The man asks, "What's going on, my love?" The woman says, "Your daughter threw paint on me and I fell." The little girl says, "That's not true." Stepmom says, "Why not? It's true. Look at the paint bucket." The little girl drops the paint bucket in shock. The father gets angry and says, "Why did you do this?" The little girl cries and says, "I didn't do anything. When I came, she was already lying there." The stepmom keeps crying. The man takes her to their room. The little girl tries to touch her, but the stepmom says, "Don't touch me." The father yells, "Go to your room right now." He leaves with his wife. The little girl goes to her room, picks up her real mom's photo, and says sadly, "Mom, why did you leave me alone? I miss you so much." Her dad enters and says, "I miss her too." The little girl asks, "Why did you change my mama? Why did you give someone else her place?" Dad replies, "No, sweetie, Kelly is my partner now, but your mom will always be my first love, and she gave me the most precious gift, you." He leaves the room. Then the stepmom enters. She grabs the photo from the little girl and says angrily, "Listen, I don't want this in my house." She throws the photo on the floor. The little girl shouts, "No, why did you do that?" The stepmom says, "Because I hate you. When your dad sees you, he remembers her, and I don't want you in this house. I will do everything to make you leave. Got it? Take your mom's photo and leave." She walks away. Later, the little girl sees food on the table. As she sits down to eat, the stepmom grabs the food and says, "Sorry, it's all finished now, but look what you can eat instead." The little girl asks, "What? I don't want this." The stepmom shouts, "Eat it. Don't be ungrateful." The girl says, "I won't eat this disgusting food." Hearing the noise, the father comes. The woman starts crying and says, "Honey, she doesn't want to eat what I made. She threw everything on the floor." The girl tries to speak, but the dad says, "Enough. Go to your room." She goes to her room and writes a letter to her dad. "Papa, you'll know the full truth in this letter. I am leaving so you can be happy." The little girl goes to put the letter in her dad's room. There she sees a fake baby belly on the bed. She picks it up and says, "So my stepmom is not really pregnant? I have to tell Papa." She runs with the fake belly. When the stepmom comes out of the bathroom, she sees it's missing. She finds the letter and realizes the girl took it. She quickly blows up a balloon and hides it in her dress. Then she chases after the girl. The little girl reaches the rooftop. The stepmom comes behind and says, "Give it to me." The girl shouts, "No, I'll tell Papa everything." Stepmom says, "Give me the fake belly or get ready to fall." The girl says, "No." Stepmom says, "Then say goodbye to your mom in heaven." She tries to grab the girl. Just then, the father arrives and says, "You were going to push my daughter? What is wrong with you?" The stepmom says, "No, honey, I was helping her." "Right, sweetie?" The little girl yells, "No, she was going to push me. She lied to you the whole time." She shows the fake baby belly. The stepmom says, "No, honey, I don't know what that is." The girl says, "Stop lying." She pops the balloon on the woman's stomach. The man asks, "You've been lying to me all this time? You're not pregnant?" She says, "Honey, I can explain. Your daughter doesn't like me. That's why she does all this. She made my real baby go silent too." But now the father knows the truth. He throws his wife out of the house. Then he hugs his daughter and asks, "Are you okay, my love?" She says, "Yes, Papa. You came at the right time." He says, "If it wasn't for your letter." The girl asks, "You read it?" He replies, "Yes. If I hadn't read it, I would have never known how unfair Kelly was to us. Please forgive me. I didn't listen when I should have. I ignored you when you needed me." The little girl smiles and says, "I forgive you, Papa." If you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.